So this is the last story of the evening, and this is probably my favorite story because it happened very recently, and it's about REvil, which is the notorious gang that has hacked and installed ransomware in a lot of businesses. And REvil ransomware gang was arrested in Russia, and this is 6 hours ago. And they have dismantled the ransomware crime group, and they've seized like more than 426 million rubles, which is like 4 million pounds, and including almost 500,000 pounds worth of cryptocurrency. What do you guys have to say about this? And I think that's euros.
Do we believe this?
Yeah. I believe that some Russian hackers got arrested.
Yes, I agree with you.
I do not believe that all of REvil got arrested. But I do find it interesting that back in May, when Colonial Pipeline happened and the US was like, Russia, you need to go and arrest REvil. Russia was like, REvil? We don't know who that is. And then come January, they're like, oh yeah, we're just gonna round them all up and throw them all in jail, right? Like, it seemed like they had a lot of intimate knowledge about who REvil was this week. Right?
6 hours ago.
Suddenly, they're like, "Oh, that REvil! Yeah, they're right there. We're gonna get them."
We'll go ahead and get them for you.
Yeah.
So I'm okay. So let's believe.
Not for the U.S. though. Not for the U.S. because no extradition.
No. No. So they're gonna stay in a Russian country club prison for a few weeks, maybe.
Yeah. But I do agree with Steve. I'm not sure if it's everyone. And that cryptocurrency they found, that may be just small change. I'm sure there's a lot more to that.
Yeah, 440,000 pounds is nothing.
Yeah.
No, I think REvil was one of the billionaires club for ransomware. So
Yeah.
I think they had received at least $1 billion US dollars, and but they rounded up what, 20 people, and then they rounded up premium cars. So that raised questions. Is this like a premium car by worldwide standards, or is this like a premium Russian car? Because if this is like Vladimir 12, then I may be less impressed than if this is a bunch of Ducati.
Sputnik 12.
So I mean, this raised so many questions to me. Like, first of all, the articles I read didn't differentiate, didn't actually specifically say that these were REvil gang members or affiliates. So are they just affiliates? And if they're affiliates, who the fuck cares? And if this is legit, then like if this is Russia like genuinely arresting REvil gang members, then sorry, Ukraine, you're not getting into NATO anymore. So this definitely ties back to the story, right? Is this some sort of concession here?
Could be.
Who knows?
Yeah, I don't see REvil being a trading piece here. What I think happens is REvil they brought on a lot of heat that Russia didn't like by hacking Colonial Pipeline. And I think they did it by accident. I think REvil is perfectly happy ransoming US businesses, but then they hit critical infrastructure and the US got pissed. And Russia didn't like that. And the rumor is allegedly that these Russian hackers are somewhat known or affiliated with the government. And as long as they don't go after Russian assets, they're fine. And so I think that REvil crossed the line, and someone wanted to make an example out of them, and so they rounded up people and cars and money and right. I think this is the stick, right? Like, if you don't stay in line, if you make trouble for Russia, you're going to go to jail. And I think this, is it real? Is it just all for show? Who knows?
It's like saying if you make trouble for Russia, Russia made trouble for you.
Exactly that.
I would not rule out the notion that they may be pawns in this. I think, but again, Steve, I think you might be onto something there. This is sort of the nature of this. We always draw parallels to privateering, and everything's fine and dandy, and government's going to look its way. But if you piss off the government, if you become too much of a problem, the government's going to crack down on you.
Yeah.
They're in this gray area for a reason here.
It's a great analogy. It's like, pirates would operate out of the Bahamas, and as long as they didn't hit the ships related to the government in the Bahamas, they're fine, right? But once they hit like a Spanish vessel or whoever it was at the time, then that's going to bring in the military, and that's going to bring in all this heat. No one wants that, so you crack down on it, right? So I mean, we've been dealing with piracy for a long time, but I will remind you that privateers and pirates have started wars, right?
Yeah, very much so. Yeah. Yep.
Yes, that's all.
That's it.
Yes. So the lesson here is stock toilet paper and stock paper towels, because you know what's going to happen in a couple weeks.
A lot, Shu.
Shu, are you trying to cause panic buying?
Yes.
Oh,
Is this market manipulation again? Did you buy a bunch of toilet paper and you want to sell it on the black market?
the first part is true.
Second part yet to be seen.
Oh, we don't
I might
want
need it.
conversation, Shu.
Who knows?
Who knows?
This has been an episode of Bourbon and Data Breaches. If you like what you saw today, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you hated everything you saw today, you get what you pay for. So
2 stars.
Yeah. It says right there, 2 stars. What do you want?
yeah.
I don't.
Hey, no, give us 5 stars. Give us all the stars.
5 stars.
Just do it.